Hello, everyone. Welcome again. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Jason.
This is new parents for the second time. This is called, I forget.
Bedroom musical chairs. This is episode 7. This is week 12 and 13 of your life.
Oh, hi, Jen. I didn't see you there, right across from me.
This is October 8th through October 22nd.
And this is Ellie. Hi. Say hi to yourself and everybody else, Ellie.
Hi, baby.
She's quiet right now. You'll hear her, I'm sure.
Ellie, you are recording with us again today.
We got the whole clan again.
We got the parents and the kids. We keep saying kids lately, and it just sounds so weird.
It still sounds so weird.
Strange. It's more like Jason and the baby, not
Yes,
kids.
that sounds better than the kids. Makes it sound like we're parents of more than one.
So
They just sound like we are parents more than one.
So during these 2 weeks, we spent a lot of our time trying to do basically bedroom musical chairs, and we moved our bedroom down to what used to be the rumpus room.
Not what you think, but this was a 3-season room that it was left outside. And basically last year I started to close it down to make it into like a gym and video game area. And then surprise, we're pregnant.
We're having a
we
baby.
need another bedroom.
We have a 2-bedroom house, so that was quite the surprise, but we already had the room closed up by the time we found out, and we said, well, this is going to have to eventually become our bedroom. So I told Carlos that I'm not moving into this room until I have a closet. So that's what you built me.
I built a closet.
You built a closet, and it's a good size closet.
It's the exact same size as your closet.
Yeah, we have to rearrange the clothes differently, but it's going to be a perfect size for Carlos and I, and so we did that. We moved all of our stuff downstairs. We got a new mattress.
Jason, how do you feel about having our old bathroom now that you know the mommy's still not happy about giving up her master
Oh, it
bathroom?
feels even better that mommy doesn't like her own. Feels even better.
Yeah, I'm having a really hard time giving my bathroom away. So I also said, okay, well, I'm going to paint the bathroom because it was this god-awful green and gold, if anyone's ever been here.
God awful.
It was awful. Wood paneling. Ugh.
You know what's funny is when we moved into the house, that bathroom was originally mine, and it actually was mine until like this week. I've claimed both bathrooms in this house total.
And so wait.
So next time we move, I'm gonna make that my mission to claim every bathroom again at least once.
Okay.
Watch out, I'm going to steal it.
Okay. So I painted my bathroom, or it was Jason's bathroom, so I painted it pink and white. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
Oh my God. Carlos, I swear, in half a day, I got this knocked out.
I painted it 3 different colors.
2.5 days later.
Yep. Hung up pictures.
But the bathroom looks beautiful.
Redid the floors. The bathroom looks so much better. So we did that. Jason moved upstairs to the master bedroom. So now he's got the master bedroom and the master bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And he gets to be all by himself on this upstairs.
So now if I ever want to stay up late and be rebellious, I can hear you guys coming up from a mile away. And just...
The thing is, you don't hear us ever. So
we can literally be
trying,
announcing
bro.
ourselves on the way up, and you're
Right.
like, "Oh my God, what are you doing
That's
there?"
also debatable.
Like,
Because you haven't caught me yet.
I am the master of acting asleep.
Daddy, you haven't caught... Okay, yeah. That's why every time
story.
I walk in, you might as well just go... Just dip your head
that's
down.
why he says he's the master. So.
But you guys haven't caught me yet upstairs, Dana.
Mm-hmm.
You
Caught you
haven't-
yet?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, fine. So you're just saying I need to put a camera up there.
No!
Literally, what he's.
So I'll take the baby monitor, second camera.
I know that sounds crazy
and
to
put
you
it up
people,
there.
but we have cameras all over our house. It's not because of control issues or anything like that. It's just
Don't put a camera up there, though.
cameras so we can see
There might be some
if somebody
unsavory
breaks
things you
in
don't
or
want
something like that. Something happens.
You never know. You know what? Ever since I saw a few clips of people breaking into other people's houses, And the person never took anything. They just wander around, explore the whole house, walked into rooms as people were sleeping. And for the homeowners and the people living in there not to notice anything until the next day when they check their cameras, that freaked me out. And then you got to think about all the other stuff, the crazy stuff that may happen in a household, and a fire, whatever the case, they are some kind of proof of what happened.
Yeah.
And especially since about 2-3 months ago that my 4-wheeler got stolen, we still didn't get to see who was it per se, but
we watched them.
We watched them
take
take
it away.
By the way, I'm just gonna say, don't put a camera up there. There might be some things you don't want to see.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to.
Now that you're hitting puberty, oh my God.
I'm in my teen years.
All right.
Okay, changing the subject.
And moving on. So, updating the house. We started doing the mudding and the electricity in Ellie's room, in room baby. We never had a light switch in there, and
Yeah, it was always
Oh,
like.
no. Let me talk about the light switch. Let me talk about the light switch, okay? You tell me, Jason. I walk in my room.
Hold on, let me set up what happened.
No.
Hold on. When you walk into the room, there's only the outlet, and there are no light switches anywhere for it.
Let me
what they
explain.
had was the lamp connected to the outlet with a switch onto the lamp to turn it on and off. I laid it on, use a smart plug so that you can turn it on and off with Alexa and with a button, but you still have to bend down
I
to the
had
outlet.
to go, boom. If I was,
you act like you're so tall. Like, it's not even that much of a bench.
Alright, listen.
It's just like put your hand down.
Listen.
Right.
But,
Ellie can turn it on, no problem.
yeah, because she's the tiniest thing ever. Okay. Anyways, so, the thing is, as soon as they start moving and as soon as they finish painting that room, all of a sudden, a light switch magically appears out of thin air. And I tell my dad, because he goes and he says, "Hey, Jason, look at this." And goes, "I had a light switch." I look at him dead in the eyes. And I tell him, "Why did it take you this long? Why couldn't it be when I was in the room?"
How much is this long? You're being so dramatic.
No, and he tells me.
We've only been living here for 8 years.
No.
Okay.
You
You guys
tell me-
forget that that's only been like that for a year.
No, listen. You tell me, "Well, I didn't want a hole in your wall." Less than a week later, where'd the hole go?
There's no hole.
Less than a week later, there's no hole anymore. And it's
Technically, it was
perfect.
the same day.
Yeah.
No, it was less than. I
No,
left it
because
open
you
for a
put
while.
you put the
it's-
electric and you did the mudding the same day.
So let me ask one question.
Listen, we learn from our mistakes, and you have.
You had a year, and all of a sudden, in one day, you can get boom light switch, boom mudding, boom done.
Yeah.
He's sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, but also, and I just want to add, he covered up the hole in my room. I had that hole for a year.
Yeah, that hole was
And
there
I
for
kept-
a year.
I kept asking, "Hey, can you close it?" "I will, Jason." Oh, but as soon as I move upstairs, where'd that hole go? Gone.
Listen. So last year we we updated our office. And when we did that, we made Jason's bedroom a little bit bigger.
We took office space and gave him a bed size, queen size bed size space in his bedroom, so that he could have a good space to play Oculus Quest. So
VR.
keep talking how I don't spoil you. What?
Hold on.
He
You're
didn't
not
say
just
that.
gonna fade out.
He just said that you didn't fix anything afterward.
You're not gonna
So-
do. Even
He's
if
just
that's
saying
the
that I
case,
left the hole and didn't put the light switch on
No,
it.
even if that's the case,
For a year.
it still shouldn't take a year for you in like 1 to 2 days.
I got caught
fix
up with so many other things.
You had 3 projects that entire time in a year. An
Alright.
entire time.
So
And all of a sudden, one day you can
I
fix them all.
promise that I will put your blinds up this week.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said that
I've been,
10 days in a row.
asking for curtains to be put up in
Even-
Jason's new bedroom,
Hold on.
and they're still sitting there, so that's great.
Mommy, can I just say something?
But
Me
you
and
see, no. What you guys don't say is that I do a lot of other stuff around the house.
Hold on. Me and Mommy walked upstairs one day, and Mommy goes, she still hasn't put up the blinds. Even though you said, I'm going to do it today. Where they are? Where are they? Where
They are.
Where they are, yeah.
Where they are.
Moving on.
Sorry,
So-
that went long.
You are now sleeping 5 to 7 hours a night, about 3 times a week. Ellie. Yeah, you're sleeping. It's your first time that you ever slept 9 hours, but you're sleeping.
That was my confusion. Okay, so yeah, because I know it sounds like a broken record because I said it the previous episode, and I think I said it the previous episode before that, but it seems like every time that Ellie gets to a milestone of sleeping, I get to enjoy it. So she got to sleep from 11:30 to 8:30 in the morning Friday night. Well, Mommy had to go to work on Saturday.
Yeah, I work Saturdays at 8 a.m., so I have to literally be out the door by 7:15, so I can make it there by 7:45, because I have to be there early to help open. Yep, slept till 8:30 that day.
But I have to say, I think that's because of what... All right, I told you the other day the little thing that I'm trying out new, which is basically... Normally, we just let her sleep and wake up. We just let you sleep and wake up whenever you want to. This time around, if you go to sleep at around 9, 10 o'clock, or even 8, I wake you up, if you haven't woken up, between, I would say, 10:30 and 12:30, or maybe even 1 o'clock, depending on, what time I'm going to bed. And then after that, it usually, instead of taking the full hour it takes when you wake up alone in the middle of the night, I've been able to get you to go back to sleep within 30 minutes because you're still sleepy. I wake you up by changing your diaper. And then by the time I'm done with that, you haven't been crying about the wet diaper. And then I just start feeding you and you start taking it. I just got to make sure to wake you up a few times by taking out the bottle. And... all of a sudden, you're right back asleep. Oh, and we got to burrito wrap you. If I don't burrito wrap you, then everything was in vain. But once I burrito wrap you...
Once I burrito
wrap you.
Then it's a final step. At that moment, we got to put in it's like a tea with the pillows. And just kind of like jam you on the side of it, off the crack of the 2 pillows, so that it feels like somebody's cuddling you. Mm-hmm. And that's it. You're out like a light when you go
sleep, yeah, you sleep about 5 to 7 hours, so at least we get a good stretch. It's really been very helpful.
All right, Mrs. Grinch, I just
so
want
we'll
to say
keep you up
for
for the next time to see everybody else listening if it actually works or it's just lucky.
May I just say something, Miss Grinch? And want to know why I'm calling you that again? Or at least this time? Because you're looking at Ellie going, ooh.
He's making fun of me because I'm making faces at you, baby. You're just so cute.
Yeah, and you look like the Grinch every time.
I love the baby. I love the baby.
You're giving her smiles.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're talking to other people listening to this as well.
So listen, so we had this moment, you and I, Ellie, where
she's not thinking about what it's gonna sound when she listens to herself at some point.
And we laughed so hard about it. I stuck my tongue out, and then you followed me, and you stuck your tongue out, and we just couldn't stop smiling at each other.
God,
it was the cutest thing.
Grandma keeps saying she says hi all the time.
Oh yeah.
Even though we've never heard it, even though we could stand. We could stand.
It's very true.
We could stand 3 inches from the baby, and she'll go, she just said hi. She just said hi.
Did you hear it? She said hi.
And then all she says is,
Yeah, I don't really know what Gray was listening to, but yes, that is
So
very true.
So that's more proof. Aside from the scientific one, our ears go.
Hear what we want to hear.
We-
Selective hearing.
We get a lot of selective hearing.
Let's see. We got your blood work back, and your levels for your thyroid were elevated again. So they want us to speak to an endocrinologist.
Enderman from Minecraft?
Oh yes, that's what I said. And basically, it's a telephonic call at first, and we've set it up for Halloween, and we're just gonna talk. We're gonna talk to the doctor and see what the next steps are. What they told us is they test for 2 different levels. One that tells your brain to do something, and your thyroid to I don't know.
So apparently, if I'm not wrong for what you explained to me, I think I may remember something of it, which is amazing on its own.
He's definitely
Sweet
going to get
Lord.
all the information wrong. It'll happen
no,
on March
because
31st,
with-
2033.
You had said, I believe, that with adults it regulates weight, but with children it regulates their mobility or their activity.
Their growth.
Their growth, yes.
So when your thyroid levels are off as a baby, right, you it affects the way you grow. When thyroid levels are off in adults, it affects your obesity levels. So it's, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of the same thing, because if you're not growing as a baby, it's because your levels are off. I mean, that makes sense. Anyways, so they have to, they just want to double check it. We got to talk to them, make sure there's nothing really seriously wrong. Hopefully everything will be fine. We took Titan back to the doctor.
Yeah, we got
vet.
x-rays. Then what's a vet? It's not a doctor?
You're right. They actually don't specialize in... They're not a doctor. You're right. Their degree says they're not.
Yeah. Well, we took you back to the vet.
The animal doctor.
Sorry, we took Titan, not you, Ellie.
They don't have a degree in being a doctor.
And we had x-rays and all these things done because we were really nervous that something was very seriously wrong with Titan, and keep saying you. It's great.
Since when was Ellie an animal? Wow.
And everything came
Technically
back
she
fine. So what has happened is Titan has now lost 14 pounds in 6 months with no change to his diet.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking, the one change we did do is we no longer give him meat bones.
What does that have to do with
I don't
gaining the
know,
weight?
because Stella is still very thick.
She's like...
she ain't lost nothing. Yeah, so you can see Titan's bones now, and it's kind of scary.
It's scary because there's no reason for it, and they can't
Yeah.
find anything for
They
it.
basically said the next step is we need to go to internal medicine doctor, which is more like an emergency doctor for pets, and see what they can do. So I don't really know what the plan is for us now, but we'll have to figure something out.
When you said emergency doctor, for some reason I thought of the CIA. Don't ask me why.
I wasn't going to.
The CIA! They're bringing up to the CIA!
Nobody else.
But now we know, now we 100% know that you're not peeing on things because you have cancer or anything like
The dog, not
The dog.
Ellie.
Jesus.
She's smiling at that, like.
But I know it's like I'm talking about, and but Titan's just jealous, basically.
You have to stop and think about it.
Okay. Okay. What else? Oh, I got my flu shot.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten my flu shot in probably about like 4 years, because every time I get the flu shot, I get sick after getting the flu shot. And then I get like extremely sick throughout the year that I got that flu shot. And I didn't think of this. I thought, oh, let me get the flu shot so I can protect my baby. I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking about, I hope she doesn't get anything. And I don't know. So I got home from the doctor. I go, Carlos, I got my flu shot. And he looks at me. And he goes, why the would you do that? He was so
We're
mad.
not anti-vaxxers or anything. The way that I see it is, for example, COVID and all the other vaccinations are targeted for a specific virus. But somehow, when it comes to the flu shot, it's like the Russian roulette of viruses. It's like, okay, well, there's this many strains of it, and we don't know which one is gonna hit, so we're just gonna give you a cocktail of whatever random one we choose and think that maybe not, who knows if it hits. So you end up getting sick for sure from the medicine itself. I can tell you that a flu per se, as is, at least what I would say 8 years, 10 years since I had it. Fever, body aching, and all that stuff. Besides that, I had it 3 times in the past almost 20 years I've been here. And that was one of them after taking the flu shot.
She looks very uncomfortable.
Anyway,
There you go.
tell him what happened afterwards.
I got sick.
I wonder why. What happened?
I got sick. It was like a 24-hour thing, you know, very tired. My body ached. I slept.
Why'd you get sick?
Funny. So, I just hope that it doesn't happen again because, like, the last time I had the flu shot and stuff like that, I mean, it might not have anything to do with each other. I just would get really sick. My immune system was not great then either. I didn't really take care of myself.
It's just that, okay, let's call it chance. It's all by chance. But the chance is that every time she takes the flu shot, she gets that 1 day sick. Okay, no problem. That's the virus going in the system, getting the antiviruses to start working and kick them into gear. Perfect. But then, within the next 3 months after that, she gets sick again.
Yeah, usually hospital sick.
We're talking either walking pneumonia or just, if she's mild, it means that she spent a whole week in bed with a fever. That's a mild flu for her. But the years that she doesn't get the flu shot, she doesn't have it.
So, yeah, my bad.
That was fun, taking care of 3 babies.
Where's the third one?
You.
No.
He's like, where's the third one?
It was more like I take care of 3 babies at this point, with you always asking, can I have a Coke?
So it was also our nephew's.
David, was your birthday.
Our nephew's birthday.
Sorry,
that's your cousin,
your
cousin Ellie.
We only met him once, him and Bella, and oh my God, they could not get enough of you, Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
So we were hoping we were going to be able to see them this weekend. Sadly, that didn't happen. We haven't been able to wish you a happy birthday, so hopefully we'll be able soon. But if you ever gets to listen to this by any chance,
just know we're thinking about you.
And we love you both so much.
Yes, we do.
Let's see. Do we have anything else that we haven't touched and happened this week that we should let these two know?
The most exciting and scary thing happened.
What?
We booked our hotel and tickets to see Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman.
Oh my God,
Oh
yes.
my God.
So, listen, Ellie. You are staying with my best friend from high school, Brittany. I'm going to mention you so many times on here because me and her have reconnected, and I'm very excited about it. Oh, and it's very great. She's my last friend, really, from high school, and I love her so much. She has said that she needs baby hugs. She is very, she loves that we get this chance to take our time with Ellie because.
Hi, Brittany. I'm nervous.
Because she has 2 kids but her kids were very close in age, so she was constantly on the run with both kids. And we actually have had this chance to have Jason, and then 12 years later have you, Ellie, and we have grown so much, and we've been able to really take this in and enjoy every second of it.
And like we said before, we're in a different stage in life where it actually allows us to be able to take more time.
And baby snugs are the best. So Brittany has agreed to take our baby for the weekend.
Didn't it start like a joke and then all of a sudden
it was. So when I went out for lunch with her a few weeks ago, we had talked about it, and I was the poop
incident.
Yeah, the poop incident. I was like, well, Carlos wants to take me to Hugh Jackman, and we need someone to watch the baby. And she was like, oh my God, I'll do it. And I was like, really? So I kind of feel like I was like, here, Brittany, take my baby. like, but she said yes, I'll do it. So we've made the arrangements, and we are going to go over Halloween weekend. So the show is on October 29th, 2022, and yes, they're nosebleed, and yes, they were expensive, but I don't care. I'm going.
Yeah, hold on, did Ellie fell asleep? You fell asleep, Ellie?
It was totally worth it. I'm a very big fan of Hugh Jackman. Carlos is a very big fan of Hugh Jackman. He literally is the greatest showman.
That's
So,
debatable.
as you
Very
guys
debatable.
may have noticed, also, I forgot to mention on the previous episode, because I haven't had a chance to upload it yet, we are pretty delayed on stuff. So we were delayed on recording last week's, the previous episode 6. I still haven't uploaded episode 6, so I'm sorry about that, although nobody really cares. But Jennifer is going to be posting a picture while recording on this one of the baby. And then I'm thinking that I may post them like a week separate instead of 2 on this ones because of the delay. I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, you know that they're all going to hear this after
Yeah.
you put them out. Okay.
You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
sound
that's it.
stupid.
Like,
Well, no, because at least they know. At least we know.
At least
they're
Listen,
like,
listen.
we already listened to that episode, bruh.
And well, no, because
Yeah.
as of the
Yes!
recording of this one, I haven't uploaded yet. That's when I told you that I'm,
yeah,
I'm
but by the
behind.
time they
Oh,
see this and hear
So
that,
anyways,
it's
this is going to be the
uploaded.
end of this episode.
Oh, I get
Oh
you
my
because when I
God! Oh my God!
because yeah, when I post it, it's gonna be a week old. I get it, but now you gotta look at it from my point of view.
A dummy?
I'm
A
thinking.
dummy's point of view?
I'm thinking that by the time I already have bad memory, right? I need refreshers of all kinds. That's why I record everything all the time. So later on, when we're old, episode 6 is gonna play, and I'm gonna be like, why did the date look so weird? And then when episode 7 comes along, I'm gonna that's why.
I promise you, when you listen to these years and years down the road, you're not going to be thinking that at all.
I'm gonna be like, who are those people talking?
Wait, that's what
You'd probably accidentally find our podcast and listen to it. You'd be that type of guy.
Oh my God, I found this new podcast.
And then you'd be like, it's also they
It
have all,
It's kind of
reminds-
like a family like ours.
It
they have
reminds
all
me
the
of
same
us so
names,
much.
they have all the same names. It's so cool.
It's so weird. All right. So we're now going to say goodbye. That's what's happened
Welcome
during
to our household.
these 2 weeks. We love you so much, Ellie. We are so happy you're part of our family.
Gotta lay you down. You are
And
so
I cannot
sleepy.
wait to share these episodes with you. All right.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Or
You
good
can
day,
remember you
wherever.
can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can subscribe. You can reach out to us. We would love to hear from you.
You
If
can email us.
You can email us npftsc
C. Why you keep saying C?
because that's a C.
It's new parent for the second time.
Well, why is there a C?
I don't know.
So it's npft. npftst. Well, you wrote a C.
We can't even get our Twitter name right.
This is truly what happens when you have a young baby.
And no
You
experience of what you're
This
doing.
is truly what happens when your dad.
This is as rogue and real and raw as you get on any kind of podcast out there.
Oh yeah, wait until they hear the bloopers. Oh yeah, that's what's gonna be rogue and raw.
All right, everybody. We hope you have a great day, and we will see you in a few weeks.
Yeah, because we're gonna be late on everything.
Bye. Bye.